guys? It's your boy B1 Creates here. Welcome to the post-credits section of the Post-Credits podcast. I said that real smoothly.
Yeah, you're impressed with yourself.
I am.
That was kind of radio voice. That was.
Thank you. So with this talk of Netflix today, I did some research and I was curious to find out how Netflix started, what they've been through to get to the point that they're currently at now. Mm-hmm. You know, with joining the was it the MPAA, joining the MPAA with all their like original content releases and stuff. So I just wanted to find out about the journey and share with the listeners.
Alright.
So bear with me. Yeah. Reed Hastings is one of the founders. Yeah. He started off as a tech entrepreneur, and he was the creator of Pure Software. Sold his company for $700 million. Yeah. $700 million in 1997.
Hey. Oh my God!
Imagine that.
Yeah.
So you're a millionaire. Yeah.
Many times over.
Many times over. Something tragic happened, fam.
Oh.
He got hit with a $40 late fee from Blockbuster.
Dickhead.
Imagine. He failed to return Apollo 13, slapped him with a $40 fine. He's devastated, fam. He's pissed.
Said what?
Don't know what to do, fam. He's losing his mind, like, you know what I'm saying? So that got him thinking, thinking of a solution to make late fees obsolete. So he teamed up with a friend of his, Mark Randolph, in 1997, and they founded a rental DVD company by the name of Netflix. Has anyone seen the original Netflix logo?
I remember.
It is trash.
I remember. Do you remember when this first come out?
I remember it, but I don't do it.
It's such trash. Google it.
Please.
So this was a huge gamble. This was a huge gamble because DVD players were fairly new at that point.
Okay.
With some of them costing over $1,000, fam.
For a DVD player?
For a DVD player.
Imagine that.
1% of Americans owned a DVD player when Netflix was created. Is that it? You put it out, yeah. Mad.
So they were actually doing DVDs and not VHS?
Yeah, DVDs. They started with DVDs.
Okay. It's not that bad.
They opened for business on April 14th, 1998 with 30 employees and 925 movie titles. The first offer was a 7-day rental.
That's a big company.
That's
Not
a
30 employees.
That's a strong catalogue, man.
Yeah. The first offer was a 7-day rental for $4 and a $2 shipping fee. Now they started off strong. You know, they signed promotional deals with Sony and Toshiba, and they offered free rentals for people who were purchasing DVD players. In 1999, they received a cash injection from an investor. This allowed them to start a subscription service. They called it the Marquee Program. It was a $16 a month subscription fee, and the customers could rent as many DVDs as they wanted, as long as they didn't have more than 4 DVDs at any time. There was no late fees. There was no due dates.
So they could rent a DVD for a month?
For, I guess, as long as they're paying that subscription, they can hang on to the DVD, I guess. Even after getting over 10K orders a day, the revenue was still pretty low at $5 million. Now, in comparison to Blockbuster at the time, whose revenue was $5 billion.
A day? A year?
I guess just the overall...
It's got to be annually.
Yeah, of the company, or overall projection of the company, I guess. So Netflix, I guess, saw an opportunity to try and partner up with Blockbuster.
Them ones.
You're right. So they tried to partner up with Blockbuster. Blockbuster told them man to do one, fam. Literally, they weren't having it. Laughed them out of the boardroom. Netflix were even willing to change their name to Blockbuster.com.
Imagine that.
So you can imagine if that happened.
Yeah, wow.
Do you know what I'm saying? Let me try and run through this. So Netflix, they were losing money fast. In 2001, the table started to turn for them. The prices of DVD players went down drastically. To a lot of them costing under $100. So that, coupled with the tragic terror attacks of the Twin Towers, people were scared to leave their house. Subscriptions went through the roof.
Wow.
through the roof.
See, those are type of economical factors that you cannot
Yeah,
account for.
exactly.
You can't account for.
Exactly. They introduced their online service in 2007, but the content was trash. Absolute trash.
What do you mean content was trash? What was
As
it?
in,
The mid.
the content that they were releasing online was very limited.
Oh, okay.
You know how oftentimes we'll complain like, there's nothing on Netflix.
Yeah.
Kind of that same problem.
See what?
Eventually, they signed a deal with Stars, which eventually brought in other companies like Disney and Sony. So their content obviously got better.
Yeah.
That deal only cost them 20 million.
So the only,
Yeah, they went on to sign with Paramount and Lionsgate as well.
20 million
only.
or more.
Yeah, I mean for them,
I hope he had like 770, you said, right?
700 mil.
Or more in this
I'm
life.
saying
But that's him. That's him. Man.
I know, but for him.
you got.
By that time, By that time, he would have turned that money over. He would have flipped it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In this life, have money or you will suffer.
Tougher. Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't take long for them to feature on like major brands. They started partnering with like PlayStation, Xbox, every major platform, smart
Digital,
TVs,
yeah.
Apple TV, every digital platform. They started to partner with them, and by 2012, it was pretty much worldwide. But the content licensing was still expensive. So this is when they announced their original content.
Yeah.
Now, their first piece of original content was a show called Lilyhammer, which came out in
Heard about
2012. I personally haven't seen it. Have any of you?
Yeah, I see it.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lilyhammer in 2012, and then they dropped House of Cards in 2013.
House of Cards,
Bang.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Netflix original.
Big time.
Netflix original. They dropped House of
See, I was going to
Cards.
say, I thought Orange is the New Black is the one that took into the.
Yeah, that's one of them that came after.
Let's get
And
you
Arrested Development. Have you ever heard of Arrested
Heard of
Development?
it. You mentioned it the other
Yeah,
day.
yeah, funny show.
Yeah. That's my question.
What we heard of what?
Arrested
Yes,
Development.
Yeah.
So yeah, they dropped House of Cards. They aired the whole season at once. Now at the time, this was a game changer,
Yeah.
and it paved the way for binge watching. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a huge binge watcher myself. A lot of times, yeah, I would prefer for the season to finish before I start watching the
That's
show.
what- yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they went on to release more original content. They received 14 Emmys, 14 Emmy nominations,
Yeah.
9 of which were for House of Cards alone. The original content kept flowing, pieces such as Stranger Things, started releasing original documentaries and movies, Bright, Bird Box, whatever, trash. By the end of 2016, they had released 600 hours of original content and spent $6 billion on content acquisition. Now, $6 billion. That's a lot.
20 billion for the
They spent $6 billion on content acquisition, so like acquiring, different
That's why
content.
subscriptions are going up.
Well, I guess so. Well, I don't know, but
Faces is the way of life, and let's face it.
so now obviously you got the likes of like Amazon, Hulu. Everyone's trying to jump on this formula,
Yeah.
and try and catch the wave. But let's be honest, Netflix is at the top right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I feel like they will be at the top for a very long time. But yeah, man, that's just my little research that I did.
Yeah, that's some good insight, man. Little breakdown of Netflix, man.
Interesting, man.
Very interesting.
So quick question for everyone, yeah?
Yeah.
So before the show we were talking about the whole R. Kelly thing. R. Kelly's cancelled, right?
Huh?
But then we was just talking about House of Cards.
I knew you were going to. I knew you were going to. I knew.
How
In my
cancelled-
defense, yeah.
How cancelled is this guy?
So when I heard the news,
Yeah.
I guess it kind of went hand in hand. The season that I just watched was over, and they haven't released the new season yet. But I was just like, is there any point in?
By the way, we're talking about Kevin Spacey for those who don't know. Kevin Spacey
I was
stars
just like,
in
is
House
there
of
even any
Cards.
point to watch this next season? Like I won't say it was because of that, but I didn't watch the season after that, which I think was season 4.
I didn't watch the last one is just his wife. I haven't seen that, but I'm actually in the middle of the previous one when he's got some heart problems and he's in hospital and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the season.
Yeah, so I haven't even finished that season. But that's a good point that you raised. I think he's quite cancelled in Hot because since he kind of started the Me Too movement, because he's was some
Oh, it was
alleg-
Weinstein.
No, because no. So
Well,
Kevin,
he was just the first instance.
yeah. So it was like with Kevin Spacey, it was like an instance of having sex or molesting a young boy, right?
Yeah.
And then so that he had his situation, which then opened the gates to just other people, and then obviously there was Harvey Weinstein, and then that became Me Too. But Kevin
Is he in
Spacey,
jail?
no, I think he's out. He released a video.
Oh, I saw that.
I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it.
Just walking the streets.
Yeah, so
Who did?
Kevin Spacey.
He did like a House of Cards type of video when he was like,
I mean, he's a creepy individual.
yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
like a monologue.
Yeah, it was kind of like a monologue.
Remember?
Yeah.
For the first time I was 7, that he's.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've loved Kevin Spacey as an actor
He's
before.
a
I've
big
seen him in
talent,
everything.
man.
He's dope.
Usual Suspects, bro.
American Beauty.
Yeah, man. And
What's that other one he was in? 21. Was he in 20?
Oh, 21, yeah.
The 21. He's a big boy actor.
was that the cards?
Yeah.
But even then, he's weird.
Only to find out he was moving savage.
It took him a second.
I was like,
But yeah, so it's a good point that you raised. But I think in Hollywood he's actually been cancelled
Yeah.
to the point that he actually starred in the movie. He had filmed all of his scenes, but they cancelled him so badly that they cut his scenes out, recasted him, and that actor had to act out all of his scenes in that movie.
Fair enough.
That's to the point they've cancelled him. R. Kelly is another subject, man.
I feel like R. Kelly's like.
I feel like R. Kelly.
I feel like he's planning to watch the show.
He's not fully
Yeah,
cancelled.
how about we watch the show and then we talk about it in the next episode,
Yeah.
the post to this podcast? Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
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 Or what? The season 4?
Season 4.
Oh,
Oh, no, we're talking
We're
about
talking about R. Kelly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, watch that shit.
Yeah, man. Next episode. Alright, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Hi, people.
Let me delete that shit, man. Hold up, man.
Bad man forward, bad man.
Ash, we've been here for a while. Ash playing games.
What's up? This is Ashley Hamilton, aka AGP of the London City Royals, and you are now listening to T.